Hey guys, welcome back. So in this one, I'm going to show you the concatenate function. Now concatenate, I wish they had chosen a different word because it's so long and it's a scary word. I remember when I was first taught it, and it was by this Romanian guy with a really strong accent. So when he said it, it sounded so much scarier than it actually is, right? And I just noticed there's a moth flying around. So if you hear a girl screaming, it's me. Okay, it's above my head now. So let's continue. Concatenate basically means to combine two things, right? Or not two things. It means to combine, right? So for example, I have the first name and last name in two different places. I want them in the same cell. But instead of actually, cutting and putting it in here and then putting it in here, which is really time consuming. Also, if you have thousands and thousands of rows, that's just not a viable option, right? And so what you can do is you can use concatenate. So you go equals concatenate, right? You can type the whole thing out, or what I like to do is I go equals con, and then it's usually there, and I can just press tab, okay? And then you can add as many text fields as you want. So you can go this one, comma, the next one. Now, what do you think it's actually going to say? Alex space Peterson? No, it's just going to join them exactly as they are. So if I close the bracket, there's no space. But I want a space. So you have to be able to introduce not only references to cells, but absolute's not the best word, but just text in there as well. So I want to add a space in there. So what I do is I go comma, space, comma, not comma, quotation marks, space, quotation marks, and comma, right? So if I now go enter, there's going to be a space in between each one. So let's copy that down. And there you go. It's going to join all of them. So that's one method for concatenate. The second one is you can use ampersand, right? So you go equals this first one, space. You don't have to have the space. I just like it there because it's neat. Ampersand, right? You put your space in, ampersand, and the next one. Okay. Now, the good thing about this ampersand is, again, if you're going to be like a programmer, ampersand is in other programming languages, so it is pretty useful. Concatenate sometimes isn't, right? And then also you can do certain things with ampersand that, I don't know, I think personal preference is sometimes easier for me using ampersand in terms of controlling it, because you tend to do some more complicated things. So it's pretty useful. It's good just to know both of them, right? You can do that. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is how to actually combine a formula, okay? So if you go equals, it doesn't matter which concatenate we use, right? Not concat, equals concatenate, right? Let's say this first one, space, okay? And then I want to put an age in brackets. So let's say this one, comma, and I need it to be today's year minus that person's birthday, right? So let's say 2019 minus whatever his birthday is. Let's say 1990, but let's say 1990 is actually in this cell. I'll add it in later, right? Comma, and then closing brackets, okay? So for now, it's going to say 2019, and we should add a space before the bracket. Okay, let's go there. 2019. Now, if I make this 1990, you'll notice that it updates automatically. Okay, so it actually says it's 29. So I can do that for the whole thing. Let's say this person was born 1988. This person was born 2005. Okay, so you can do a number of combinations, which is pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.